just get it ran off. That's actually a good reminder. Dude, I should do a selfie with him. I'm doing a freestyle street photography where it's like you just mirror the people that you're watching. You do it together. Dude, I just gave myself a fucking foot cramp. Agua. I didn't get hydrated. Oh,
There's a birthday reminder.
You're getting all the stuff. So, but I was getting you in the air there. Looking good, man. Off the reflection. Dude, I remember when I first got this camera, I would it's like, if we're gonna shoot wide open. I want to raise the camera I bought. Ever. Yes. Like 13 or 14 years ago, the story about it is that I bought this for work and I started doing I did like the company portraits. I think I did a video. And I went out and got hammered in Louisville. Like with my coworkers, the Dragon Bunch. So I got blitz, elected, and I thought I had blocked it. So I like immediately when I practiced, like where can I replace this? I didn't tell anyone. So I bought this one for myself, and then like a day later, I went like back tracing every bar that I was at, and actually found it. And I learned an important lesson about corporate aspects. About the equivalent of a 35, I think it's like 36.5 technically. 2017, I went full in on film. And I was using a point and shoot.
Researchers from the University of California found that certain areas of the brain linked to learning and memory become super active during gaming. That's why it's so easy to get absorbed and to be focused on tasks like getting a vertical stream. But what if you could tap into that same brain power, not just for gaming, but for like learning and doing your job? And that's when I was recommended to use this AI tool. This tool helps flip that switch to work and learning. So it plans out your day for you, breaks down your tasks so you're so engaged that you become just as active as you do when gaming. Users have doubled their productivity and went from working like 60-hour work weeks to 30-hour work weeks. And they created all of this time that they never knew was possible. And if you want to harness gaming for real-life productivity, then you've got to check out the link in the description.
That's fun. They look great.
Can you talk to me about Shy SBC, Chicago Street Photography Collective? What is it? How did it go about?
Yeah, part of the history, as you know, is like, this goes back to what, like 2018? We formed it then as a quote-unquote collective, which seemed to be in vogue. I had seen, San Francisco do that. I'd seen New York do that. But, we had 4 of us, which I'm still upset about. But yeah, it kind of fell apart. But we did keep a critique group going. And I felt like what I learned from that is I don't even understand what the purpose of the collective is anymore. Like, no difference to any collective, but I don't quite get it anymore. The thing to me that was important though was like, how do you build some type of community and how do you essentially build a room for critique of like trusted people, who are doing the work, have some level of ability, have some level of like taste or opinion. And when I came back to it last August, that was like one of the goals for Amato and I, was let's get a room back together. And the room has been the best thing. It's my favorite day of the month. And then furthermore, like Amato and I always talk about wanting like to have a scene in Chicago. It's just something that I don't think there's been any continuity of over the course of the last few decades. And I'd seen from George and NYC, like the effect of that. By the way, George and G, like seriously, yeah, I don't think George gets enough credit for all the work that he did to bring that all together. I remember I met in like 2017, and that's when they were still relatively new, at the beginning of 2017. I don't know if I get this one thing. That might be the trick. So I'm at 1/250 for shutter speed. I hold that's why I manage the shutter speed. And then, you know, I'll ramp up the ISO, so I'll get like that 16 by 18. I don't know, I mean, have you ever seen, I saw Mark Cohen. Someone put it online, one of his books. I think the name of it. It's all close. It's like such a mood. I think he's a great example of someone like individual photos, maybe it's tough to compare to say like a Winogrand. But when you put those things in a sequence, it's
Speaking of sequence, you just came out with a zine recently. Your first
overtime, #1.
First zine, right?
Yeah. Years of doing it.
What made you? What was like? Why were you like right now? This is why I want to do it. This is only a 1 month zine.
Thank you. Yeah, I did it 1 month, thanks.
Pretty in tune with the bathrooms all around here.
Seems like people like conflict or holding or all that. And I just don't know if like people consider that. I think like it oftentimes.
Alright, so you've seen me squat some girl weight today, and I got up to 255 for 3 reps, but I had to stop. I felt like I could keep going, but my left hamstring, specifically the semi-membranosus, which is the most medial hamstring group, which is like real into the hip and stuff, felt like it was going to cramp up. And I've been noticing for a long time that my left quad has been getting tingling and burning sensations when I stand up too long. So I think I have some herniated lumbar disc, which is compressing the femoral nerve, I guess. And the nerve, what is it, the sciatic nerve is alright, but it has to overcompensate when I'm going down because semi-membranosus actions are extension of the hip, so when I'm extending, and flexion of the knee. So it's like a big stabilizer on the way down, and that is just cramping, trying to make up for, I'm guessing the quad group, or maybe I just have a problem with my hamstrings. So let's see, the quad agonist or antagonist is the hamstrings, and that's the most medial, semi-membranosus, which works its way into the semitendinosus. Maybe it's the biceps femoris, which is the most deep. Let's see what. Sorry, all you kinesiology experts can correct me or chime in on this. Yeah, so I did the squats today because I haven't done them in a long time and I'm just really weak at it. And cool thing about squats is it's harder to follow your like perfect form and negative thing, but then I did a little bit of vertical leg press after, but it gives the whole body a nice pump, you know. Squats do. I'm pretty pumped. I don't know. I feel pumped. It gives you a good quick pump. Maybe even some just light squats, going for reps, give you a quick pump. So I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just shutting down too quickly in the negative portion of the movement. But yeah, it's my left hamstring. Felt like it was going to cramp like really bad or rip, or I was going to like fall over on that third rep. So I just, everything else felt like I could keep going, but I decided to bail. Then I went back and did some light squats again, which felt pretty good. I think I'm going to stick with more light squats and just really focus on form, you know, focus on my girl weight, and then eventually get more into the heavier reps, maybe no lower than 3 reps, you know, trying to get at the heavier weights. But yeah, that's gonna just lock up my leg. I don't know if I'm gonna do that as much, but it's good though, because it's kind of showing maybe there's a weakness there or whatever. So I'm gonna have to break open the kinesiology books to check that out. Did vertical leg press, wider stance, closer stance, kind of foot forward, a little more emphasis on the quads. So spared that hamstring a little bit. Then I did just some some calf raises on the vertical leg press. Calf raises felt good. Didn't really try to go to too much failure. I just did one like negative at the end. One thing I did, I was trying to keep my legs straighter, work a little bit more of the meaty part of the gastrocnemius, but we'll see. Just gotta keep working out, you know. See where it takes me. Getting old, but that's not an excuse. Just keep going forward and trying to refine your techniques. Try different exercises to get newbie gains on those exercises. And yeah, I need to work on my diet. You start meal prepping again, that'd be good. Oh yeah, and I filmed in black and white to make it look like maybe I was more hardcore with my sissy weights, but I don't think it really worked. So there's that. Oh yeah, that's another benefit of the home gym. Another benefit of the home gym is you can have your music on. You can have no music on. You don't have to listen to somebody else's music. You could have the movie playing in the background. That's a good benefit of a home gym. And I think I'll have more next time. I'll just have to think of them. So, let's see. I don't know. I think black and white helps me look a little better. I don't know. Probably not. Look terrible, but that's cool. Yeah, so however you're gonna do it, you know, do it, but still get a pump. There's no excuse not to get a pump unless like something's really wrong, you know. So do your work sets, and then if you're like a crazy heavy lifter and you don't care about a pump or anything, you're still gonna warm up. You're still gonna get a little bit of a pump, but yeah, and then do a pump set or whatever. Just, you know, just keep on pumping. Thanks.